Welcome back, Sistas fans. I'm back with another question or a commentary. Zach stated that his child, the child that Karen is pregnant with, he wants to basically name that child Zach Jr. Now, we don't know for sure if Karen is pregnant by Zach or pregnant by Aaron or pregnant by another guy who's not been brought into the show yet. But the fact that Zach said Michael and Zach Jr. had me think like, what? You don't know if this child is yours? Now we know Zach did a DNA test with Michael, and Michael was his son, but he does not know about Karen and her child yet. But he calling the child Zach Jr. And of course, Tima looked a certain way, which means she feels a certain way. And I understand, like a lot of some guys want their first son to be named after them. I get that, I understand it. But one thing is, Zach does not know if Karen's child is his. But for some reason, he's feeling that it is. I guess because of that DNA test that happened, I think it was season 5 when they were at the law firm and Karen showed up. Because before then, Zach was kind of skeptical. He was like, I'm not the only guy you was with at that time. She was with Aaron as well. It seemed like ever since that scene where the test showed it was Zach was the father, Zach has been adamant that Karen's pregnant with his child. I don't know if any DNA test that Zach did with Karen, so I don't understand where Zach is getting this hit. This is his child from. But nevertheless, he said that he wants to put up a trust fund for Michael and Zach Jr. And so I'm kind of thinking, even though Zach and Fatima plan to get married and want to have children of their own, I think Fatima wants their first son to be named Zach Jr. But it's Zach's name, so he kind of has more of a say so on it. And I think this kind of making Fatima feel like he's more in love with Karen than he is letting on to be. Because why would you want the child with your ex-girlfriend to have your sons, to have your namesake and not our central child? That's a thought. And I honestly I feel like, the whole fiasco he portrayed outside of Karen's salon, everyone thought she was dead from the salon fire. How he acted, that kind of started with Fatima's insecurity, I guess, so to speak. And also I feel like that made Fatima think he's more in love with Karen than he is letting on. He's more in love with Karen than he is pretending to be in front of me. And the fact that he wants to take care of Karen's child and not know if it's really his or not, that's another red flag I feel like Fatima is raising. And the fact that he wants to set up a trust fund, he does not know if the child is his or not. So I'm like, did Zach do a DNA test off screen, off camera that we don't know about, and that's why he's doing that, or is he just still madly in love with Karen and he's not really considering of a DNA test? I don't know. This is just crazy to me that Zach knows Karen was with Aaron. So why are you claiming claims on a child that could be 50-50 yours, 50-50 not yours? So I'm kind of leery of Zach's intentions at this point. Like I say, it started when outside of Karen's salon that time he ran to her and hugged her and caressing her hair in front of everyone. And then the president came back talking about it. He's like, well, she had he said something like, Sam had to just get over it. No. No one wants to see her man being affectionate like that with another woman in their presence and nor in front of other people. So it kind of got me thinking maybe, and I may feel like Karen had Aaron as a placeholder until she got back with Zach. This kind of got me thinking that for Sam just a placeholder for Zach until Karen gets I don't know. But it's kind of like I don't think maybe that should plan this wedding. I don't think they should do anything. Because Zach is clearly wavering on his whole, I love Karen. But now you act like you still in love with Karen. Now he keeps saying it's different. I love Karen. It's different with how I love you, Fatima. But no, Zach is more so portraying in love vibes than just love vibes to me. So yeah, I honestly I think Zach is not being completely honest with Fatima about how he feels about Karen, and the fact that I don't think he's being honest about this whole DNA test thing. I'm like, how out of nowhere you claiming Karen's child when for a whole season you was kind of debating, I don't know if this is my child or not. We got to get DNA test. But now you just admit that this is your child. Like I said, we still haven't gotten a follow up on the whole so-called results that Andy said at her office. Well, Fatima said at her office. I'm like, something is just not adding up. Something is not being said. Something is not being told. Because this is just nonsense at this point. So, like I say, whether maybe Zach did take DNA test where Fatima did not know. But my thing is, knowing how Karen is, knowing how Karen's been acting towards Fatima, why would Zach put Fatima in that situation where she could be humiliated again? She was humiliated outside the Karen's salon and caressing her hair and doing all this nonsense, running everybody. Humiliated her again at the law office saying it was his child, and she didn't know he even got a DNA test, if that's even true. So, I mean, I just think Zach he's doing too much. Even though Fatima said go play nice with Cancer and take all your money, but still, I don't think Fatima will cancel on Karen's reaction towards Zach doing that. And I think with Zach doing that, that's pushing him and Fatima further and further apart, in my opinion. Because Zach is at this point, Zach is like, I know I'm doing what I want to do with Karen. I don't care what Fatima think or say. That's kind of his attitude to me. And the fact that, then with the flowers, this for Karen opening. He just said kind of moving on something else. I'm like, no, Zach, you don't need to be doing it that way. So hopefully this whole thing with, I don't know. I don't think Zach and Tim should even be planning a wedding right now. They need to be living together right now. They just need to take a step back and let Zach sort out his feelings, because he's clearly still in love with Karen. He don't love her. He's still in love with this girl. That's obvious. Because I've never seen any man or woman act like that over an ex. I don't care how long they've been together. Not 3 years or less, 3 years or more. So, yes, let me know what you think about this video, about this topic. Leave a comment, like, subscribe.